again. What's up? What's happening? Yo, what's up? What's up? It's Coach Nick Money in the house with the one, the only.
Indelible one, DBL Nick's in the house.
And of course, we can't forget the Queen of Stocks. The Queen of Stocks, DBL Moms. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's begin by saying we are not financial professionals or stock professionals. This is not stock advice or financial advice.
This is just a show.
Da 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 da. That's right. Just like that. Boom. And if you want to join us on our YouTube, subscribe and listen to what my man says.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded, and don't forget to share.
Sharing is caring. And of course, if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money on Twitter, which is also known as X.com.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to follow us on Twitch,
It's at Coach Nick Money, again at Coach Nick Money.
what he just said. And of course, if you want to join us on our Discord, we got the 99-cent special for 7 days. Give it a whirl and check out what we do. We do some fantastic stuff with our Discord. Check it out. And then it's $39.99 per month thereafter. There you go. So that's all the information we got right now. Let's take a look at the screen. So last night in our private Discord, we called out Air, and it ran parabolic in the after hours. Parabolic, I think it was like close to 200%, something like that. I mean, it was something pretty ridiculous. And of course, we called it super duper early, and we made it a watch list for this morning. And this morning, it ran up almost 60% again.
60%.
So we're taking a look at it, and we can see that the trend is friends so far with Air. We have some consolidation going on. Let's zoom in a little bit, see what's going on here. Now let's take a look here. So we could put a little bit of a support line right about here. So let's get the graffiti pencil out. Graffiti pencil is out, ladies and gentlemen. Graffiti pencil is out. Boom. Right there, boom. So this seems to be a bit of a channel, kind of, sort of. It looks kind of choppy at this point, so there's not a heck of a lot of volume. But let's get the other graffiti pencil and do some drawing. And what do we got here? Maybe a little bow pennant. Maybe. Needs volume. Let's go there. Boom. Let's go like that. Boom. Let's go like that. Boom. And there you have it. Maybe a bull pennant. Let's see. Needs volume. We will check back with you. Air. Okay, let's go to a earlier runner, which kind of popped and dropped. Chinese stock ILAG. And you could see it had some poppage, and it stopped just before hitting $1. So it did not get past the $1 mark and has been selling off since then. So again, what have you done for me lately? ILAG, see you later. Ciao. Now, we also had a nice little run from PCSA, which has some news that Wainwright, I think it's they're saying that it's going to be $8, et cetera. I don't put a lot of weight into that, but it looks like we got a cup and handle forming, and PCSA currently is up 37%. It does have a very small float of 2.23 million shares, and the volume is almost 8 million shares so far this morning. And there was a statement of change in beneficial ownership with this company on April 12th, 2024. So maybe a cup and handle. Maybe. Let's go to the 5 minute. Let's take a look at it. It looks even more like a potential cup and handle. Let's put a little graffiti on it. Let's go like this. How about we go boom?
And then boom.
Right, come on now. Boom. And maybe boom. How about that? Right there. Bam. Right there. Little cup and handle action going on. Maybe. How about something like this? Doubles. What do you think? Boom. Right. Up. Too much. Maybe something like this. I don't know. Something like that. Maybe that's the handle. And then you pour the coffee in here. The coffee, the espresso. I got my ice espresso. Yeah, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, sharing is caring, so if you don't mind and you want to do a buddy a favor, share. Sharing is caring. If you have any tickers you want us to take a look at, put them in the chat-a-roon and we will take a look at it. Meanwhile, this is the 5-minute on PCSA. We do have a very large green candle, but not a heck of a lot of volume at this point. The stock is not overbought yet. We will be keeping an eye on PCSA. PCSA. Now, we did have a super parabolic, boop, 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 BRFH, and you can see that this particular stock popped up from $1 to $5, and it was pending news on earnings, and then it looked like it was going to consolidate and maybe try for round 2, but it never broke above VWAP and has been selling off ever since. So, what have you done for me lately? You're breaking my heart. How about SGBX? That's another one that's popping around early in the morning. SGBX is going parabolic. 28 cents. Do we have news on SGBX? SGBX has safe and green. Okay, this stock we ran a couple of days ago. It's now up 87%. 87%. 91 is the high. 91% is the high, and announces it has entered into an agreement to produce 4 modular electrical distribution centers as part of a multi-unit order for a client serving the big box retailer market. Scroll down, and we have a 10 million float. They got units, double. They got units. And it hit almost 90%, and it's currently 28 cents right there. 28 cents. Micro penny. Let's get the graffiti pen out. Boom, just like that. We got a level right there. Let's put some more levels. Let's do some more. Ready? Ba-da-ba. Da-da-da-da. That one. How about this one? Da-da-da-da. That one right there. Boom, chakalaka. All right, we got things happening here. It's still moving, and currently it is now up 97%. 97%. We already had our first bagger of the day that ran up 300%. BRFH. Is this going to be the second bagger? It's already at 97%, ladies and gentlemen. We will keep an eye on it. It is certainly extended on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute, see what the 1 minute looks like. And you can see it is super duper extended. We needed to get over that 28% mark, 28 cent mark, because certainly that is a resistance at this point. It does have a little bit of a bottom tail. We like bottom tails, but we want it to have a bigger bottom tail, and we want it to be green. Otherwise, it's going to pull back, and it looks like it is pulling back. Let's say right here, we don't really want it to go much further than there. We're keeping an eye on it. We're watching it. It is certainly in the overbought area and due for a pullback, and it looks like it is about ready to do a pullback. We'll keep an eye on it for just another second or so and see if it can hold the level and turn it around. I don't think so. We got a nice, big, ugly red, actually not nice, a big, ugly red candle just now. But let's see if it gives us an A. Hold on. Graffiti pencil activated. Boom. 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 Yes. Can we get this boom right over here? Right there. Boom. Right there. That's what we need. We need that. Can we get that boom? Can we get that boom? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yes or no?
Can we get that boom, boom, boom?
Very extended. I would be surprised if we get it, but let's see. We're going to keep an eye on it. It is definitely due for a pullback, and if it does pull back, I could see it getting down to, somewhere right around here. Yeah. Right here somewhere, maybe? Yeah. All right, maybe right here. But let's see what happens. Maybe it will give us a little bit of a surprise, and we get another little squirt up. Little squirt. It's trying. It is certainly trying. It is definitely overbought. If we zoom in, you can see the candles showing that it's overbought. It's trying. I think it's going to roll over and not make it on this push. We will have to come back and keep an eye on it. But I'm going to hold on and check it out just for a little bit longer, and then we will check out other tickers. Okay, looks like it's going to roll over. That's what I'm thinking, doubles. It's going to roll over. Roll over. All right, let's go take a look at PCSA. We will come back to you. PCSA. PCSA was forming what looked like a cup and handle on the 1, and it certainly looked like a cup and handle on the 5 minute.
5 minutes.
Doesn't have a heck of a lot of volume, but it does look like a cup and handle, suggesting a potential bull reversal. Bull reversal. We'll keep an eye on this sucker right here. PCSA. PCSA. Let's go to AIRE. AIRE, A-I-R-E, A-R-I-E, and you can see that it has been staying on a trend, kind of choppy, but it's looking like it's forming a double top right over here. Boom. Right there. Top. And then another top right there. Okay, so if that's the case, then we would need it to stay above this trend line. Otherwise, we could see a pretty significant flush based on the double top bearish reversal pattern that seems to be forming on AIRE. It's almost like somebody took the air out of AIRE.
Ooh.
But hey, you know what? It ran yesterday, and it ran again this morning. So much respect. But it looks like it is forming a double top on the 5 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. See if it gives us the same type of confirmation. And on the 1 minute, it looks pretty sloppy. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
It looks kind of sloppy.
Looks a little sloppy.
But we're going to put a little trend line over here and see if it holds. I don't think so, but let's see. It looks like it's barcoding as I look at these candles. They look like they're algorithmic market maker type of transactions. A lot of barcoding. You can see a bit of channeling over here.
Yep.
And it looks like it's getting ready to flush a rune. We will go on to the next ticker. The next ticker is OPTN. OPTN. And it too had a double top. You could see it right over here, and it did its own little flusheroo as well. So you had a top here, and you had another top over here, and it's doing the flusheroo. So again, what have you done for me lately? Ciao for now. See you, alligator. SGRX. We were just looking at it. Give me that ticker one more time. SGBX is still doing nada. It had a false breakout, a bull puck, a bull trap. That's baloney. Right there. It's buhake. Let's go back to AIRE. Let's see what AIRE is doing. It is a slower day than I would like so far, but you just need one. And again, AIRE is certainly forming what looks to be a double top, and it looks like it is going bearish. So we continue to search and hunt. Let's go take a look at BRFH. BRFH ran 300% this morning. BFRH, and then it went. Am I doing the ticker wrong? BRFH, right? I did BF. BRFH. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Okay, does not look schmexy at all. It is basically trending downward trend. We could get the graffiti pencil out, put it on the 5 minute, and do some drawing, and we can go and say something along the lines of, it's doing this right here. So it needs to break that trend. So around $2.05 would be one level to look at, and 227 right over here. 227 would be VWAP 226. So those two levels would be areas that I'd like to see it curl back up to, and so far it still seems to be pulling downward, okay, and not respecting the bull pennant that happened earlier in the morning. PCSA. Still toying with that cup and handle. Toying with the cup and handle. Okay, a little bit of a channel right here, a little channelage right there, so I could go and do something along those lines, and I could do something along those lines right there. So there's your channel. We want to make sure that it stays above this line and eventually breaks above this line. So that's what we're hoping for. That is on the 5 minute. Let's take a look at it on the 1 minute. Let's analyze the situation. You can see it a little bit more clearly that it is channeling in this area. It did break out for a brief period of time above that, but it started to hit resistance at 229 and respected resistance at 229. Okay, we're seeing that the RSI is starting to dip downward into the oversold area, but it's kind of still in the middle, and we're noticing that there's a lot of red candles, and we're noticing that the volume candles are getting smaller, so it doesn't have the attention that it needs. I am so sorry, PCSA. You deserve better than that. You're better than that. You're better than that. We're going to come back to you because you know what? What have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me?
What have you done for me lately? If you are not going to curl, I don't want to talk to you. Squirrel. Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. See, sometimes you got to give a stock some tough love. You got to give the stock a little tough love there. You know what I mean? But it's still not breaking through 223. Wait a minute. Wait a stinking minute. Hold on a second. 39%. Come on, you got to show me more than that. There's only 100,000 volume so far, 100,000 volume. Not a lot of volume, but it is a 2.23 million float stock. So it is a micro floatage. There's micro floatage in the house. We're going to keep an eye on it as it moves around. And we do not have any particular news other than on April 12th, there was a statement of change in beneficial ownership of securities. That's the news, and I'm sticking with it. It is now moving to the point of the 229 resistance level. So it can either form a double top, which would be bearish. Okay, and we can see a flush downward, or if we're lucky, maybe we get an A, a B, a C, and a D. Bull pattern. Come on now. Give me a little bull, baby. All right, so right now we got a top wick, a top tail. We don't like the top tail. We want some bottom tail. The bottom tail is what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Do we get a little bottomage? So far, it's a top tail, and it may very well be a bull trap that reverses into a double top and starts going south of the border. We don't want that. We want it to be an A, a B, a C, and a D. Come on now. Next resistance will be 240, and it is moving. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an A, B, C, D pattern so far. Oh, my Lord. Oh, the humanity of it. The humanity of it. Does it keep going? 44%. We had a high of $2.53. Does it come back? It might have been a trick. Still a doji. Come on. Go green. Green is good for nature. It's good for you. Come on now. Have your greens. It's always good to have greens in the morning. Looks like it might be done for the time being. A little bit of a squirt up, and now it is in the doji land, but let's keep an eye on it. It does have resistance right here, and it did give us a small ABCD pattern. It did give us that. Yeah. And it certainly respected the cup and handle. We got the cup and handle. So yeah. I'm going to just have some espresso first. I'm going to have a little bit of espresso. The espresso. Okay. Time to check out a different stock. Sizu. This was a big runner several times. Has gone over 100%. Has only 95,000 shares. And guess what? It's doing a curl, baby. Curling is for friends. 13%. It's only up 13%. Let's put it into the 5 minute. And it looks like it could be potentially forming a double top. And we could see a potential flusharoon on this if it does not break this level of $13.13. Again, 95,000 share float. Very, very micro. This is like a micro mini skirt float. Micro mini skirt float from the 60s. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And it only has 77,000 shares in volume. So it doesn't have a heck of a lot of volume. Side chart.
Side chart.
Side chart, baby. Side chart. That's what I'm
Side chart
saying.
action, never hurt
All right?
nobody.
Never hurt nobody. Nobody got hurt from a side chart. All right, let's take a look at some other stocks that we've been seeing on social media, like AGBA, which we called back on the 18th of April before its parabolic run on news that it was taking over Trilla. Trilla is a competitor of TikTok, Tiki-Taki. Okay, so let's take a look at this on a wider time frame, 20 days, and you can see that it went up like a Dickens from the news that it was taking over Trilla, and now it is definitely selling off. We had a double top type of formation, maybe even a triple top, if you will, and it's been selling off. We got a resistance area, a support area right over here. So $2 seems to be a critical area to see if it stays up. But at this moment, as we go to the 1 minute to take a look at it, not very schmexy.
Not very schmexy.
And we got a downward trend line going right over here. It would need to break the trend line and get above the VWAP, so break 209 and break 212, and then also the 200 EMA. It's got a lot of work to do. You got a lot of work to do, but thank you for the memories. But you know what? What have you done for me lately?
Exactly.
You haven't done nothing for me today so
What have you
far.
done for me lately?
So, what's the other one? The other one we're going to take a look at that's been big on social media is BVC. And it seems to be consolidating. It looked like it had created a cup and handle formation in a longer time frame. So if I go to, not that long, let's go to this long. If you go this long, maybe right over here, this is a 30-minute time frame, 10-day time frame, possibly a cup and handle, but it can also be a head and a head, right? So it could be a top, and it could also flush downward. So let's draw the possibilities here. Graffiti pencil. So we got a potential double top, which would be indicative of a downward bearish pattern, and a potential flush going this way. We don't like that. We would not like that. Or maybe, just maybe, if it gets enough attention and enough tender love and care, maybe this area right here could be a cup and a handle. But it seems like it's breaking down. But again, this is a 30-minute time frame, so it's got a lot of time on its hands here. And if we look at it on the 1 minute, it's just doesn't have a lot of volume at this point. So we need to get some volume confirmation to make it schmexy. But let's go take a look at Sizu. What are we looking at with Sizu? Sizu keeps on pushing upward. Sizu pushing upward, and it is currently up only 14%. So it's very light volume. It has gone up dramatically in the past couple of days, many runs over 100%. And today it's still making some noise, but it's not that schmexy. Not yet. But you get the side chart treatment because you still look kind of cute. You look kind of cute, Sizu. So we're going to put you over there on the side chart, and we're going to go take a look at what's going on with air. Is there still air in air? Here we go. Air has been running most of the morning, not aggressively, but you could see it is remaining above the trend. And if we zoom in, we had a double top type of situation. We have consolidation right now, so we can change the graffiti pencil to this and give ourselves a little bit of a idea of this consolidation that's going on. So right over here, right over there, and we'll change to this graffiti pencil right here, and go like that, and go like this. And we see that this is the area of consolidation that's happening on this particular stock. You can see it is at 167 to 175. There is not a lot of volume. You can tell that there's not a lot of volume because you could see that the candlesticks look like a barcode, which is indicative of movements that are happening with very small movements that the market makers are making to keep liquidity in air. How does air become liquid? Volume, baby.
I guess
Volume. So right now, this is a critical area. VWAP is not that far off from this channel, and it doesn't particularly look schmexy. It particularly looks like there might be a third top forming here.
Ooh.
And that would not be good.
That would not be good.
Because
Very
that
bearish.
would be very, very bearish. So right now it looks kind of bearish. What have you done for me lately, Air? With 4 minutes and 42 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, sharing is caring. Let's get some more peeps in here. And if you have questions, let us know. Anif, SGBX, I bought at I can't see what it says.
25 cents.
At 25 cents. I sell it. We are not financial advisors, and we can't give financial advice or stock advice, unfortunately. But let's take a look at what the chart looks like. That we can talk about. We can talk about what the chart looks like. And the chart looks like it sold off pretty badly. And it failed after it did its ABCD pattern. And right now it looks like maybe it's a descending wedge, but it would need a lot of volume. The descending wedge would be indicative of a reversal pattern. Let's go and do some drawing with it right over here and maybe right over here. Okay, potentially a descending wedge, but we would need to see it really break this level right here, 22 cents, and certainly 23 cents before it really starts cranking up. So the move right now, if you can see, it's pulling downward, and we are going into the oversold area, but there's still a lot of room for it to go into oversold, so it could potentially keep selling off. And again, unless it starts to curl up here, it's not very schmexy at this moment to me. No. Okay, let's go take a look at OPTN. That was another one of the stocks that we were looking at, and again, we had the double top, and it sold off. And again, same thing with this one. It does not have a lot of volume in it, not at all. We do have some kind of consolidation over here. So let's get the graffiti pencil out. Boom. Let's go over here. Boom. And we could go over here, and we could go boom. And it is consolidating in this range, but there's not a lot of volume. So I would say doubles. Not schmexy. Not schmexy at the moment. Not schmexy. We want to see it pull above 133. 133. How about PCSA? PCSA with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left for the bell to ring. The 9:30 bell on the East Coast. The market will be opening in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And it is still trying to make its way up on that cup and handle formation. It gave us an ABCD and then pulled back, and now it is in a consolidating mode. Let's give it a little bit of a channel right over here. Channel. Okay. Do we have news on PCSA, or is it just simply moving? I think there was some news to the effect that Wainwright was pricing it at $8. Not necessarily very powerful news. There was a change in beneficial ownership on April 12th. So that's some news, but that's a while back. It's quite a while back. It's like 2 weeks ago. Float super low. 2.23 million shares, but the volume is super high today, almost 11 million shares. 11 million shares, and it looks like it's trying to break the resistance at 238. You could see that right there, and you still have some room on the RSI. It's not totally in the overbought area. So do we get another push? Do we get a push to the high of the day, which was 253 just before the bell? Is this going to be a pump and dump before the bell and into the bell and then it dumps? Is that what this is going to be? Because there have been situations like that. You could see that it sold off, and it is certainly moving right now, and it is currently up 53%, coming to the high of day, $2.53. $2.53. No news other than the news from April 12th, so there's nothing fresh on it. It has been priced by Wainwright, I believe, to be an $8 stock, but I don't put a lot of weight into that. No, and a lot of times these things run just before the bell, and then they crash down. So I will wait to see what happens, but we got 15 seconds to the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, sharing is caring. Please share the stream so we can talk to people and share with people. Sharing is caring.
Yes.
My espresso time. It's the ice that makes it, and there goes the bell. Ding, 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 ding. And we got a little bit of a bottom tail going on with PCSA. But again, there goes that dipperoon that we thought was going to happen, right? Hold on. We're going to go to BRFH. And see what's going on with it. Nothing really that schmexy. Back to PCSA. And again, we felt that it would probably do something like that, a dip at the bell, and certainly it dipped. Can it hold the 238 support, or does it keep on flushing down? It doesn't look that good right now. Looks like it's going to pull back. Pull back. No. No. We need to see it over 238. Again, there is no particular news on this. It did have a nice little run. Nice little run over here. And a nice little cup and handle run over here. Very choppy. Very risque. But we will get back to it because it seems to be selling off. Let's go to SGBX. And it is trying to make that curl. It is a 21-cent stock at this moment. It is below VWAP. This is VWAP right here. And we were hoping to see that curl off of the descending wedge. So far, it looks like it started to make that curl. Hopefully, there will continue to be more momentum. The volume on it is 15 million, but the float is also 10 million, so it's kind of thick. Let's go to BRFH one more time. BRFH is curling towards VWAP. Curling. All right. I mean, we'll check it out. Sizu.
See what we got?
The stock that just keeps on giving. Is it doing an A, B, C, D pattern? Boom. An A. Hold on, graffiti pencil alert. Graffiti doesn't have a lot of volume, so I'm not particularly sure it's going to happen. But A, B, do we get a C? No, actually a D. I want a D, yo. I got my A. I got my B. I got my C. I need a D. Nope, not happening. Not happening. Nope. Not schmexy. Sorry. Thank you for the memories, but no. Let's go back to the videotape. BRFH. And it is having a resistance issue at VWAP. It is not piercing that actually even lower than VWAP. It's not piercing the $2 mark. So not schmexy. PCSA. And it is trying to hold above that 238 critical key level, and it looks like it may, in fact, be holding. Let's see if it tests the high of the day, $2.53. And it looks like it's testing it, but we need a bottom tail, not a top tail. Top tail is yucky. We like bottom tails. Come on, baby. Give me a little more. 53%. And it's coming up to resistance at the 253 mark. 253. It's trying. It's pushing. 1.3 million shares. PCSA now has 16 million volume, and it's a 2 million stock. Will it break through the high of the day in pre-market? And yes, indeed, we got 56%, 59%, ladies and gentlemen, 59%, 60%, the humanity of it, 61%, and a bottom tail. Come on, don't toy with me. You know I like those sexy bottom tails. They're very schmexy. Come on now, come on. Don't make me say, what have you done for me lately? Don't do it. Now support is 254. We want to see it hold 254. We are still in a situation where it hasn't fully gone into the overbought section of the RSI. We could see that. We have a big green candle, but it's followed with a big red candle. Hey, that kind of makes sense because, these things don't typically go all the way up. by themselves. They go up and they pull back a little bit, doubles. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah. So do we get a maneuver here where there's a little bit of a pullback and it keeps on a going, or is it done? It's still respecting the support, and now it's not respecting it. Okay. All right. It might be done for now. We will come back to you later. We're going to put a little alert here, though. I want to put a little alert just in case PCSA wants to give to us again. Just in case. Okay, but that's a pretty bad rejection right there. I don't like that. I don't like that, doubles. That kind of hurt. You hurt my feelings, PCSA. I thought we had a much closer relationship.
I thought we had something special.
I thought we were something. How about BRFH, big runner early in the morning, tried to curl to VWAP and did nothing after that. Later, let's see if air has some air in its step. Is it curling back up? And certainly we had the triple top that we talked about. Top, and of course the crash and burn. But it seems to be trying to curl back up. But again, we have the trend line here that has been broken, and we would need to see it get above VWAP before it becomes schmexy again, ladies and gentlemen. What else do we have? Let's take a look. What other stocks do we have? What do we have? Let me see. Let me add them. Let's try this again. SGBX. Currently up 70%. It is curling above VWAP, so the descending wedge was accurate. The descending wedge theory, doctor, it was accurate. Get the phone because we called it.
Somebody pick up that phone.
Pick it up.
Because we called it.
Pick it up, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently up 71%. We're going to keep an eye on it. It is certainly having resistance at the 24-cent range, but it did have a high of 29 cents pre-market. Now, let's take a look at it from a different angle. We see the descending wedge and we see the price action curling back up. But do we also see, hold on, let me get my graffiti pen out. Here it goes. Ready? I'm going to blow your mind right now, ladies and gents. Do we see a cup and handle? Do we see the cup and maybe a handle? Let me get the up. Hold on. PCSA making some noise. Ah, 64%. 64%, ladies and gentlemen. 64% on PCSA. No news whatsoever other than the beneficial purchase by insiders on April 12th, and then the valuation of $8 by Wainwright. That's the news. But it's a top tail, and we don't like top tails.
We like the bottom tail.
That's what we're waiting for. Some bottomage, yo. Some bottomage. Hey, check this out. Mama is on. Mama. Ooh, ow. Bama on low volume is currently up 11%. Not schmexy. Let's go back to air, and see if air. Air is a hot mess. No. PCSA, looking meh. New channel right here. Let's get the graffiti pencil out. Graffiti pencil right over here. Boom, and then boom. Right there. That's the channel. We needed to stay above 253 and get over 268, the high of the day. Will it do it? We got a little bit of a bottomage tail. The volume is light. But let's take a look at what's going on. RSI is showing us that it is not yet overbought. There's room, but again, we need to see it move above 253. And there is 1.9 million volume right now. Does it go for the next leg up? Let's keep an eye on it. Let's keep an eye on the videotape. That's what I say, DBL moms. Let's keep an eye on the videotape. Does it go schmexy? It's not really moving that wonderful. Let's go back to SGBX. SGBX. Here we go. SGBX is now still forming that cup and handle. Alrighty. We're going to keep an eye on this one as well. Again, not enough volume to be schmexy. Actually, take it back, 2.1 million shares, but I need it to start moving a little bit more in the northern direction, if you will. And if we look at the RSI and the volume candles, a lot of big red candles. I don't like that. The stock is certainly not overbought at this point. It's kind of just below the overbought area, but the candles are red, which seems to indicate that the bears are taking over. So maybe the price action starts pulling downward, but we have support at 24 cents, and I want to see it hold 24 cents. Hold 24 cents, and if it can hold 24 cents, maybe we see another leg up. If it doesn't hold the 24 cents, I'm going to be sad. Don't make Coach Nick Money sad. That's no nice. How about CPOP? CPOP has been a monster in the past, a China stock. China stock, no volume. Never mind. CPOP is up 29%, though, 29%. How about ILAG, another China stock? ILAG, it was up a lot earlier. I think it was up around 80 or 90%, and then it sold off, and it still seems to be selling off. However, looky here. Doubles, do you see what I see? Little bit of curlage. Little bit of curlage right here. Little bit of curlage. Let's get some levels. And then we'll take a peek back on this one. We needed to get above there. We wanted to get above there. And then we really wanted to get above there. So those levels are the levels that we're looking for. So we'll just put like a little bit of an alert right here, just in case it starts to move behind our back. Because sometimes that's what these tickers do. Yeah, they do that. Yeah. All right. So BRFH. Let's go take a look at it, see if it does another VWAP. Test BRFH. No. It does not do a VWAP test. PCSA. PCSA. Ooh, big sell-off. It did not maintain support. Very choppy. Ouch. Ooh, ouch. SGBX. And again, we have that cup and handle formation, but we really want to see it over that 24 cent mark. This could be the beginning of a shoulder ahead, and a shoulder which could potentially be a flush. Let's get the graffiti pencil out so we can take a look at that. Right over here. Right here, this could be a shoulder. Ahead. And a shoulder. And we don't like that because that would be a bearish pattern. And we don't like a better pattern. So we want to see the price action get above 25 cents and keep moving north. Let's keep an eye on it. It does not have all the volume that I would like to see it have, but it did hit a high of 29 cents pre-market. You see it is respecting the 25% resistance level, and I don't want you to respect it. SGBX, I want you to be disrespectful. Break through it. In fact, not only that, but break through 26 and 27.
Do it.
Why not?
Do it.
Nothing against the law about it.
Do it.
Go north.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
1.3 million volume. We're keeping an eye on it. A little bit of a bottom tail. Let's zoom in. I want to see that bottom tail. Show me what you got. Not a lot of volume here. Volume dropped. It's up 80%, ladies and gentlemen. 80%, and as it pulls back a little bit, is it going to stay above this level right here? This level right here, which is a critical level so that it does not become a head and shoulder bear pattern? Will it keep itself up? Come on now. 1.3 million volume. The float on it is very, very, well, no, it's not that low. It's 10 million. But it's not horrendous. And the volume so far today, 32 million. I wish it would have a little more volume. And it did have some news. It announced that it had entered into an agreement to produce 4 modular electrical distribution centers as part of a multi-unit order for a client serving the big box retail market. But look, it does look like it in fact is going to be a Head and Shoulders or possibly a double top, and we could potentially see a flush right over here. How sad. We hope that this is not the case, but ladies and gentlemen, the doctor came in and said that it possibly would be a flush.
Oh,
It possibly would be a flush. We
Oh.
hope not. It needs to maintain this level here. If it doesn't maintain it, 22 cents, then we got problemos. Come on. Maybe it could be consolidation. Let's see what happens. There's a lot of volume. There's a battle going on right now between the Bulls
and the Bears.
and the Bears.
And the Bears.
Who wins it? We're not sure
I
yet.
don't know.
We're not sure
I
yet.
don't know.
But there is a lot of volume. It's unfortunate that it's on both sides. So are the shorts accumulating for a potential flush? Are they doing that? Could be. Could be. But again, there could be a short squeeze if a lot of volume comes in. And right now there's 2.2 million volume. 2.2 million volume. So is it a flush or is it a reversal? Here we go. This is what we're talking about. It does look like a head, shoulder, shoulder, or a head, shoulder, head, and another shoulder, a double top. It looks like that. And so far, it is, in fact, pulling downward.
Yeah.
How sad.
That's sad.
How sad.
That's
You know what? What have you done for me lately? SGBX. SGBX. We're going to go take a look at PCSA. PCSA, see what it's doing. And it, too, looks like a shoulder right over here, a head, and a shoulder. And that would be a bit pattern, and maybe a flush over here, unfortunately, for this one, too. We no like of that. We no like of that. So we're going to keep a looking. We're going to keep a looking for something that's schmexy.
Let's see first after that. Schmexy.
We need schmexiness. How about SPCB? SPCB. Aha. All right, so we had that potential bull pennant, but it failed and it dipped. And now it tried to come back up to that level above VWAP, and it is having trouble, and it doesn't have a lot of volume. Not schmexy.
Not schmexy.
Here's a new one that's on the scanner. MRNO. MRNO. Oh, no, 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 no. Not schmexy air. And again, it is below the trend line. So, not schmexy. Thanks for the memories.
Thanks for the memory.
Thank you, but no thanks. Trying to cut back.
Chris Antemo says, "Good morning, gentlemen. I hope y'all have a profitable day and enjoy the sunshine. You too."
Likewise, brother. And by the way, it is so sunny and beautiful out.
Oh,
it is
yeah.
gorgeous, and I'm glad
Gorgeous.
that we're sharing the morning with you, and we got our big picture window in front of us open
Oh,
so we can
yeah.
take a peek at nature and a peek at the greenage in the stock market. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so we're looking still at SGBX. And again, potential descent. Well, there was a descending wedge. The price action came up. It certainly formed a cup, and this definitely looks like a handle, but it needs to stay in this zone here and break out. That's what we need. So let's get that graffiti pencil so we could show it a little more clearly. Here and there. And when we do that, you can see that it looks almost like a cup with a little tiny handle over here. And it's a pretty extended handle. And again, we want to see it stay above 22 cents, and over 25 cents would be great. Okay, so we're going to keep an eye on it. It is not moving cleanly. It does have some news, and it has moved pretty aggressive and then pulled back. So we're waiting to see what happens. But this has the potential of going a little bit further up, I hope. That's what we're hoping. We're not financial advisors or stock advisors. We're just telling you our opinion, and we're not telling you what to do. We're just sharing
Sharon is
and caring. Yes, sir. And if
This
you
is
can
just the
share,
show.
da-da-da-da-da-da. That's right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you can share the stream, that would be caring.
Yes.
And it don't cost a dime. Nah. And if you're not subscribed to YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and do all of these things.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded.
Yeah, exactly what he just
And
said.
also remember to share.
Share. And if you're not following us on X, which is also formerly known as Twitter, we are at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money. And also on Twitch, we are at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
So you can follow us there as well. And certainly if you want to join us in our Discord, we got a nice special for 7 days, 99 cents only to give it a swirl.
swirl.
A swirl.
A
Give it a swirl, whirl.
A swirl.
Give it a whirl. Give it a whirl, squirrel.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to say. Give it a whirl, squirrel.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's $39.99. We call it a lot of bangers a lot of times. DBL moms.
A lot of bangers, a lot of times. Hey!
What she said. All right, we're still watching SGBX. We're going to come back to it. POAI. POAI is an AI stock. Going to take a quick peek at it. No. Not schmexy. Not schmexy. Back to SGBX. Back to SGBX. SGBX. And we're going to take a peeky poo at what's going on with SGBX. And it is forming a breakout off of that cup and handle. Not a lot of volume. Not a lot of volume. And it is hitting a resistance area right here. Right there. We want to see it break that resistance. There's a little bit of a bottom tail forming.
Oh.
But there's not a lot of volume. More of a bottom tail. Come on now. I'm going to have some espresso to give it some energy. We got to give it energy. Energy. Bottom tail.
Bottom tail.
Come on. You can do it. Come on now. Going to keep an eye on you. Let's see what it looks like on the 5-minute chart. Let's zoom in. 5-minute chart. And you can see again the cup and the handle. The cup and the handle. Bull pattern. And you can see on the 5-minute, it's giving more of that bottom tail. Oh, we're at 80%. She gonna blow? Is she gonna blow? Bull trap. Bull trap.
Bull hockey.
Again, we need to see it above this level right here of 25 cents. 25 cents. We want to see it. It still has a bottom tail on the 5-minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 1-minute. Again, not a lot of volume. Not a lot of volume. We don't like that. We like volume. And it looks like it may, in fact, be forming now another double top here. So top and top right here. Top and top. So let's right there. Top and top. It's not clear what it wants to do. We will get back to you. SGBX, we will get back to you. It did give us 80%. It gave us 80%. Let's see if we could find another ticker that is a little more schmexy. PCSA maybe? PCSA. Let's see what's going on with that. Okay, big flush, and it's starting to curl back up, but we have resistance at $2.28. Not schmexy.
Not schmexy.
We'll be back to you. We'll come back to you if you turn out to be schmexy later on. BRFH, big runner, 300% runner, called this morning in our Discord before the parabolic run.
Ooh.
Before the parabolic run. It's not bragging if it's the truth. Is it, Doubles? No. It's not. Okay. It broke VWAP. Okay. Okay, and I believe this one is on earnings, and we had formed a little bit of a trend line over here, a downward trend, and we were hoping to see it break the downward trend, and in fact, it seems to have broken the downward trend. It has pierced VWAP. Now we need to see more volume in it. What's the float on BRFH? BRFH has a 6 million float, and the volume today is almost 22 million, but it's moving pretty sluggishly, but we will keep it on a side chart. Side chart. Yeah, side chart. Let's put it on the side chart. Okay, what else we got? Looking at the scanners, looking at the charts. Akon. Hey, didn't he do a song?
Yes, he did.
What was that song? What was that song?
There's a bunch.
The one that I like.
There's a bunch that you like.
The one with the pole climbing. Wasn't that with Eminem? What was that one called?
Smack That.
All on the floor, smack that, smack that. I love that song.
Yes.
I love that song. I love that song. Too bad I can't put it on right now, otherwise they'll block the audio. But that song is. Akon, what's up, Akon? Why is Akon moving? Akon is currently 39 cents. Why is Akon moving? Does it have news? Akon Solutions to play key role in groundbreaking LifeHab trial evaluating the diagnosis and treatment of chronic low back pain, and it is a micro float at 428,000 shares, and it has currently had a volume of 4 million, 10x. So we're going to pay attention to it. It's up 37%.
37%.
So let's get the graffiti pencil out. Graffiti pencil. The graffiti pencil. Here, look, we got this one.
Oh,
We could go like that.
the trend.
The trend could be your friend.
Yeah,
We got the level over here. We put another graffiti pencil over here.
yeah.
Let's see if it gets over 40 cents. Does it get over 40 cents? It's up 37%. It's showing us a little bit of its bottom tail. You naughty little stock, you. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty.
Nothing.
Naughty, naughty. Come on, we wanted to see you break up above that. Wow, top tail hit 40, still moving. 41%, come on. Show some initiative, Akon. Akon. Smack that. All on the floor. Smack that. 42%, come on. Give me a little more, baby. A little bit more on the news. On the news, a Clarion no-scan solution to play key role in groundbreaking life hack trial evaluating the diagnostic and treatment of chronic lower back pain. Let's go. 42 cents is the resistance level right now. 42 cents, 45%. 42 cents is the resistance area. Let's do some drawing. I'm going to remove the old drawing. And now let's get the new drawing up and running. All right, so we got some significant room here. Let's go and change the chart to a 5 minute. You can see that it is super extended on the 5 minute and needs to pull back to stay healthy. You might break your back, Akon, with your Akon back treatment. 30 minute looks like that. Let's go to the 1 hour. The 1 hour looks like that. And right over here, we can see levels over here and resistance at 42.4.
42.4.
So we'll do that. Boom.
Boom.
And then 44 cents seems to be another high within the past 1 hour chart. Boom. Right there. So you got boom and boom. And if we go to the 4 hour, 180-day chart, we can do a little bit more drawing. Bless you, my child. Bless you.
Yeesh.
Bless you. Do you need a tissue?
Yeesh.
Yeesh. A tissue for my child.
Yeah.
My little mini me, as I like to call you. Mini me. All right, here we go. We're looking at it. It is moving up 52%, and it's blowing through levels. 52%, 44 is, if we can go back to the 30 minute, actually the 1 hour, 1 hour, and you could see that that was the last high on the 1 hour chart. We're now up 56%, 63% on news, 63%. Let's lower this chart. Let's go to the 30 minute. Oh my goodness, 48 cents. 48 cents is now the new high of the day. 48 cents right there. Right there. Does it keep on going? It is super extended. Up 66%, 67%, 70%. 70%. Oh my goodness. Are we going to get 100%er, ladies and gentlemen? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, sharing is caring. Share the stream. Let's watch this sucker and see if it now breaks 49 cents. It is certainly extended like a Dickens. It is extended like a Dickens. And if we go to the 1 minute chart, we could see that it is extended like a Dickens. And we could see that there is a doji candle, which shows indecisiveness. It certainly needs a pullback, no doubt, but very respectful, very respectful. What do we say it went up to? 70% or 80%? What was it?
It went up to 70%.
70%, and it is coming back up. Look, it's not done. It's still going. We got resistance at 49 cents. Does it break it? Let's zoom in. And it's toying with it. It's moving. It's pushing. It's pumping. It's squirting up. 73%. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be a bull, Pucky. Don't be a bull puck.
Don't be a boo hockey.
A bull hockey. No bull puck. Come on, no bull hockey. And it gave us 73% so far. So it looks like it needs to pull back. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it needs to pull back, but very respectful run. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at this. Let me get my pencil out. Let's get the graffiti pencil out.
Timo writes, I love your Akon impression. Y'all are the best.
Thank you. All righty. We're going to come back to Akon because it's got a bunch of top tails, and it looks like it's due for a pullback. Someone asked about air. Looking back, and it is below trend. It is holding this line. Let's zoom in. But again, I want to see it go like this way, this away.
We want to see it go that way.
Yeah, it's got to go that way, and it's not doing that
Not
yet.
doing that.
So right now the attention's not on air, unfortunately, but it had a beautiful run earlier in the morning. Let's go back to Akon. All on the floor, Akon. Isn't that the one where the cop comes into the video and says, "We got a job for you"?
Yeah.
How does he say it?
He's like,
You got a name, convict?
you got a name cop.
Oh no, he says you got a name cop.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Yep.
movie was. I know
Dun
it's from
dun
a movie.
dun dun. Right? I love that song.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of them. What was the other one that I liked? Come on.
Dangerous. I know you like
How did it go? How'd it go?
Dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. That one.
Oh my God! Oh, what a
Cardinal
blast!
Official.
Cardinal Official, I love him,
Yes.
dog. Oh my goodness, I love Cardinal Official. He's the bomb, man. They're both awesome. And on that note, I'm going to keep an eye on Akon because it seems to be creating a bit of a level over here where it's holding. It needs to hold this level to stay schmexy. It looks like it needs to pull back, to be honest with you. But if it could stay above here, maybe we get around two. I don't think so because you got a lot of top tails, and there goes the pullback. You see the pullback. We need to see it come up over 45 cents and give us a little bit of a bottom tail. But the RSI is absolutely overbought. We could see that, and the most recent candles are in fact red, and it has been pulling back. But again, if we can see it get over this line right here, and then over 48 cents, maybe, just maybe, we get a round deuce. A round deuce, ladies and gentlemen, a round deuce. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're saying. It is after 10 o'clock, and of course, as we always say, the volume drops after 10 o'clock, and we always want the volume to be pumping. Let's see what else we got. SGBX. Let's take a look at it. SGBX. I got to slow down, man. That coffee, I tell you. The cup and handle is still valid. A lot of consolidation, though. We don't like the consolidation. Long consolidation like that, we don't like it. We don't like it, and I don't like all these top tails up here. I don't like that. I need to see it break. Yes, we want bottom tails. We need to see it break this level right over here. This one, hold on. Change graffiti pencil. Change it.
There we go.
This one right here, we need to see it break this one and keep going south, 26 cents. Otherwise, it could do a flusheroo. So again, not particularly schmexy at this moment. It is up 73%. It had news. It was respectable. But again, what have you done for me lately? Oh, OPTN. OPTN is trying to do a little bit of a curl swirl. But again, the candlesticks do not look particularly sexy. They look kind of choppy. They look kind of anemic, maybe. A little anemic there. You know what I mean? A little anemic. And certainly we have a significant resistance area above VWAP on the stock. So, not very smexy. Not what I'm looking at right now. Let's take a look at air and see if it's recovering. Not yet. Let's try to take a look at SPCB, and it looks kind of sloppy. Not particularly good looking at this point. No. MRNO.
I guess you could say it looks a bit dangerous.
It looks a little bit dangerous. This one looks a bit dangerous. Not interesting. Not smexy. Back to Akon, just because I like his songs.
Yes.
Akon.
It's smacking that
It's
resistance.
trying to break through 45 cents. I'm going to have some espresso. It's espresso time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep an eye on it, see what it does. It really needs to break that resistance area at the 45-cent mark. It gave us a nice, juicy run, 70 percentages, more or less, right? 70 percentages. And again, the news was that they have a solution to play key role in groundbreaking LifeHab trial evaluating the diagnosis and treatment of chronic lower back pain. Not particularly very strong news, but it is a penny stock with a low float of 428,000 shares. It's a micro mini skirt float.
A micro mini skirt float.
It's a micro mini skirt
guess you
float
could
from the
say
60s.
I guess you could say it's beautiful.
beautiful. That's another Akon reference, no? Another
I'm
one.
making puns. I'm making
All
puns.
days long. Big pun. You
You
can't go there.
No.
You can only do the beep, beep, beep song,
yeah,
right?
don't-
Beep
don't-
everything out.
Yeah, I know. Don't hate
All
the
the good
play.
stuff.
Don't hate the play.
I know. For real, right? For real. That is true. That is true. It is curling. Akon
Yeah.
broke through 45, breaking through 48, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Could this be another A, B, C, D bull pattern? Could it be A,
B,
B,
C,
C?
D.
Could you give me can you give me a D?
D.
Can I have a witness? Now it needs to break 49
Now I
cents.
need to break 49.
Come on. Yes or no?
They don't want it to be together.
Uh-oh.
No.
It looks like it could be forming a double top. See, it's being a little finicky over here. A little finicky. Does it give us another squirt? Does it give us another squirt? Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, tell me if it gives us another squirt or if it's going to be bearish with a double top.
What do you think?
Bearish with a double top or an ABCD pattern with a squirt? Yes or no? No or yes? Bottom tail.
Bottom
It's
tail.
red.
Yeah.
Not the color I want. I look better in green.
Uh-huh.
I look juicy in green. Come on now.
Green. Green is
Looks like a
nice.
double top to me, but hey, there is that bottom tail. That bottom tail. Not a lot of volume. After 10 o'clock, so we're losing volume, certainly. Certainly. It did hit a 70% high. 70% high. It's still giving us a bottom tail. It's still above the 9 EMA. 9 EMA, but it is certainly in a resistance channel. Right now, I will change to another graffiti pen and go ahead and do this. Boom. And do this. Boom. Here's your channel right there. So we want to see it stay above 45 cents and get over 48 cents. That's what we want to see, but it looks like it's pulling back, and it looks like it could be a double top, and that would make Coach Nick Money sad.
No.
But we're going to keep an eye on it, see if it can turn itself around.
We don't want you to be
Turn
lonely.
around. There's a lot of bulls and bears fighting right now,
Uh-huh.
and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of shorts are buying to short it, and if volume comes in, it could be a short squeeze. If volume decreases, we could see a double top bear reversal, and then the shorts get paid. So who's going to win in the chat? Is it going to be a win by the bulls
Or is it going to be a win by the Bears?
or a win by the bears? Come on, let's
Hey,
check it
woo-hoo.
out.
I'm sorry.
Now here is a key level that it's coming up to. Again, does it test the high of the day? This was the high of the day right over here. 0.449, 0.499999, basically 50 cents. Does it break the 50 cents and give us another squirt? Do we get an ABCD, or is it a double top, and it pulls back? There was a lot of buying going on that could have been shorts buying in anticipation of the double top breaking down and the price action moving downward. Let's go into the 5-minute chart, 5-minute chart, and in the 5-minute chart you could see it is super extended on the 5-minute as well as on the 1-minute, and again it is within that channel of 45 cents and 48 cents, and you could see that on the 5-minute chart it is forming a bottom tail,
Bottom
but we
tail.
want it to be green.
We like the green.
We
one
like the
better.
green bottom tail
We like the green bottom.
because the red bottom tail's not trustworthy.
No.
If
no,
you're
no,
dressed
no.
in red, we don't like what you look like. We like green. We like green with a bottom tail. I'm putting a special request. Green with a bottom tail. You could start out as a red with a bottom tail, but we want you to be green. Greenage is what we're looking for. Let's go take a look at the 1 minute and see what's going on with this particular stock. And again, it is looking more and more like a double top bearish conversion, and it looks like it potentially could do a flush Arun, and that's what it looks like it is going to do, a flush Arun right over here. Going that way, and that would really suck. And of course, we would like to see it stay above VWAP if in fact it is going to flush, and it is in fact flushing. So will it maintain VWAP? Will it go slightly below VWAP and then reverse? You know, I mean, hey, listen, again, Akon,
Akon.
much respect. We love the singer. But what have you done for me lately,
What have you done
Akon?
for me lately?
Thank you for the memories. We are moving on to another stock because you just didn't do what I wanted you to do.
I
So
guess we
there.
gotta let Akon be lonely.
Lonely. More references. Ho! 108% on SGBX.
Oh,
It was a cup and handle. Cup and handle, and it broke out 113%.
113.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, we had our cup and handle, and it came in schmexy. We got some schmexiness going on over here. The cup and handle turned out to be valid. Told ya. Told ya.
Someone pick
I
up
like to
that
brag.
phone.
I like to brag when I get it right.
Someone pick up that phone.
Well, we won't talk about it when we don't get it right. Actually, we'll tell you when we don't get it right. Why not? But this particular time, we got it right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it right. Can you share?
Share.
If you share, that would be awesome. Much love. We would appreciate it. Let's watch SGBX. It is certainly at this point extended, but it still looks kind of strong. And you can see that it has 3 nice, big, juicy green volume candles, and it's got a bottom tail forming. And it's going to squirt a little bit more, 116%.
116%.
Come on now, give me a little bit more, 118%. Give me more, give me more, give me more.
Give me more.
What was that song?
I don't know.
I don't know it either.
I don't know.
Give me more, give me more. I don't know.
I don't know.
Give me more, damn it.
Aha.
118%. We're keeping an eye on it. It still has a bottom tail. It's looking like it's trying to keep it as a bottom tail, not a doji. But we're watching. We're watching. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. See what the 5 minute looks like to see if there's a confluence. A confluence. It's red on the 5. It's red on the 5. We want to see it become green, and you can see that it is extremely extended on the 5. And of course, if we go to the 1 minute, we could see that it is also very extremely extended on the 1 minute as well. And of course, we have support at 29, and we wanted to maintain support at 30, and maybe, just maybe, and again, this is a big maybe, maybe we get an A, B, C, D bull pattern. Could we get that? It needs volume. It is certainly after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So a lot of volume dropped out.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, SGBX, you've been schmexy.
You have been schmexy.
But again, I'm all about what have you done for me lately.
Yeah.
So do we get an A, B, C, D? We're waiting.
We're waiting.
You gave us the cup and handle breakout. We called that cup and handle when? We called it over here. We called it over here. When did we call it? 9:30.
9:30.
9:30.
9:30.
41 minutes ago. 41 minutes ago. And it gave us the pop-up.
Pop-up.
Okay, here we go. Is this going to be another A, B, C, D? Needs a little bit of volume. Needs volume. Needs volume. The float is 10 million. 10 million. The float is 10 million. SGBX has the following information. The volume of the day, 71 million shares. And the average 10-day volume was only 198,000 shares. And the float's 10 million, so it's 7x the float. 7x the float. So right now, it needs to hold up above 29 cents, and it failed. So now it's super bearish. Bearish. Can it turn itself around? Can it? We'll keep an eye on it for a second, but if it doesn't do things right now, we will change our view to a different stock. Okay, time for a different stock. Let's go to BRFH. BRFH. Below VWAP. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. How about Akon? I mean, I love Akon's music, so. Akon.
Akon.
And it was a bit of a big flusheroon on Akon, but it is curling up. Could this be a descending wedge? Could it be a descending wedge like this? Let's get the graffiti pen out. Boom. Could we say a little bit of boomage right here? Boom. Boomage right there. Boomage. That one. Can we go with boomage right there? Descending wedge. Descending wedge with a curl. Curl. Is it curling, ladies and gentlemen? Is it going to curl for us? Let's zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. It's got a top tail. Got resistance right over there. 45. We got all these levels. Yes, indeed. Let's go to the 5 minute. See if there's a confluence. That's a $5 word. That just means that a bunch of things look alike. Yeah, okay. It actually looks like it looks like a shoulder, head and shoulder, but it's still got this nice five juicy candle right here. So I'm not sure. The 5 don't look great. The 1 looks better. It's in that channel. In that channel, let's zoom in. Let's give our graffiti pen some work right here. This is a channel that was resistance at this point, so it needs to stay above 45 cents and again break 48 cents. 48 cents has been respected as a powerful resistance level for Acon. And again, Acon is playing a key role in groundbreaking LifeHab trial, evaluating the diagnosis and treatment of chronic low back pain. Low back pain in the back, not the back, not the you know what I mean? And the volume is 420. I'm sorry, the float 428,000. Volume 17 million for the day. A lot of volume on this. We're in a channel. It is after 10 o'clock. Volume drops. Okay? So, again, unclear if it runs right now or if it just sells off. But it does have news. It is a low volume stock. It looks very choppy at the moment, but it may not be done. It may not be done. We just don't know. We're not financial planners.
We're not financial advisors.
And we're not stock advisors or professionals. No, we're not. We're not. We're just smexy. We're just smexy. And this is just a show. Da 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 da. Like what she said.
Yeah.
Just like what she said.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna keep Acon on a side chart because it may not be done yet.
No.
It may not be done yet. You know what I mean? Let's go check out PCSA. PCSA. And PCSA is not showing me love at this point. No, sir. It did what it did, and now it's doing what it's doing. EVA. EVA is another one. It is another penny stock. Another penny stock. And it has news or no news? No news. Wah, wah, wah. Float is kind of heavy at 34 million and not a lot of volume. Not schmexy. Not schmexy. No, 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 no. SGBX. SGBX. Curl. Curlage, ladies and gentlemen, curlage. We are seeing some curlage with SGBX. Does it get the volume that it really truly deserves? That's the question. Top tail. We don't like the top tail.
We
got
the bottom tail.
what he just said. Resistance at 28 cents right there. Almost 29 cents. So again, it is respecting that level. And you can see it respecting that level quite often. We need to see it break through that level, break through 30 cents, 31 cents, and certainly go beyond 32 cents to show strength. Be strong, I tell you. Be strong. I need my espresso. I'm so spent.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. SGBX. We're going to keep an eye on you for one more second, but if you don't do what you need to do soon, I'm going to go and check out a different stock. I'm not threatening you. I'm just telling you a fact. I want some bottom tail green. If I don't get it, I'm outie. Now, it looks like it could potentially be forming a small cup and handle here, but not significant enough to say, hey, I really trust it. You know what I mean? So let's go to the 5 minute, see what the 5 minute looks like. It does not look schmexy at all. Time to go and look at other stocks. Acon looks not so good. No. Top and top, double top. That would be indicative of a flush. We need it to maintain above VWAP, certainly above 42. And we need to see it start pulling upward. Volume is decreasing. It is 10:18. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go and take a look at PCSA, see if it recovered or not. and it's trying to form maybe a double bottom, maybe, but it doesn't have a lot of volume either, and it is certainly going through a channel with a lot of resistance, and it is below VWAP, so we need to see something more than that. How about MNY? That's another stock that has hit the scanner. MNY is up 26%, but you have this huge top tail, and you know we don't like top tails. We like the bottom tails. So on that note, I would have to say that the only thing that looks at all schmexy at this juncture is potentially SGBX. Maybe. Right? Because it's doing a little curl squirrel. And we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to keep an eye on it. And of course, we like Akon because we like Akon. He's got great music. Just saying. The singer. The chart looks like crapola at this point. Not so schmexy at all. Right back to SGBX. And again, it is in this channel right here, and it looks like it is forming a baby cup and handle. We need to see it break this level over here of 29 cents to start looking more attractive. There is volume on the stock, but it might be volume on both sides. The bulls and the bears. The bulls and the bears, and you could see it because there's a doji candle forming over here, and it's trying to do a bottom tail green, but it is not giving us that. I think that SGBX could be schmexy later on, but who knows? You never know. It could go south. Akon I like just because I like Akon, the singer, but the chart looks like not so sexy.
Not so schmexy.
I think it's done. It's one of those, what have you done for me lately type of situations. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, do that. Listen to my man.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Sharing is caring. You heard what my man said. Also, if you're not following us on X.com, Twitter, we are at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money on Twitter, X.com. And if you're not following us on Twitch, we're at Coach Nick Money on Twitch. Yes, what he said.
Yes.
And if you'd like to try out our Discord, why not give it a whirl, squirrel?
Give it a whirl.
99 cents for 7 days, and then $39.99. We call a lot of bangers a lot of times. DBL Mom. She tells you what it's all about. All right, it's Coach Nick Money.
And DBL Nick's
And the indelible one, the queen of stocks. 1, 2, 3, DBL Moms. And we're out of here. Much love. Make money.
Money.
Bye-bye.